begin. My name is Jessica Frotten. I'm from Whitehorse, Yukon. I've been coming to First Steps since 2010. I sustained a T9 spinal cord injury in a car accident in December of 2009, and I did my rehab in Edmonton. After coming out of rehab, I looked for something more than what traditional rehab had to offer me. I definitely think there's a place for traditional rehab. They need to teach you, how to live with your situation that you're in, but until their focus changes to maybe improving people's situations to help them in their lives, then First Steps was the right place for me. And it was a little hard to move all the way from Whitehorse to Regina, but I made it happen with the help of my family and friends. We had fundraisers, and my brother moved with me because when I moved here I was completely dependent on him. I didn't drive, I hardly transferred, I was pretty weak and maybe a little scared of the world. So he moved with me and we came to First Steps for 3 months. And in those 3 months, the changes I saw in my body were amazing. When I came to First Steps, I couldn't even roll over by myself. And first thing through the doors, I was up, I was out of my chair, I was in a standing frame, I was doing all the things that doctors and traditional rehab kind of told me to forget about. So, that alone was inspiring, but also within that 3 months, I was seeing changes. I was able to start controlling my spasms and kicking my legs out on my own, and I was starting to regain some sensation actually in my legs, which was super cool. So after 3 months, we went back home, and I was sent home with the home program that I kept up on, but it wasn't the same as coming here every day. So I moved. My brother came back with me because he helped me get set up again, but I was getting more and more independent on the daily. So he lived with me for about another month, and then I got my license and I got a vehicle, and I really didn't need him anymore. So he went on with his life and I continued my life, coming to First Steps every day for 2 hours and still making some pretty impressive gains. I had a goal of walking down the aisle at my sister's wedding, so I brought that to the guys here, and with some specially fitted leg braces and countless hours walking back and forth across the gym, we totally made that happen. And I used my leg braces. I used to use them a lot more, but I've kind of gotten busy with other things, but I can functionally get around my house anyways, and for short distances I wouldn't go walk around the park with them or anything, but that has improved my independence, my quality of life, and my overall happiness, really. Also, Owen, he's such a cool guy, but he really pushed me to get into para-athletics, wheelchair racing, so I got started in that in 2013, competing at the Canada Games in Sherbrooke, Quebec, and then I went on to actually make the national team this year. I competed at the Pan Am Games in Toronto, winning 2 bronze medals for Canada, and I competed at the World Championships. I'm ranked 8th in the world, in the whole wide world, and I'm really gonna shoot for making the Rio Paralympic team this year. And none of this would have been at all possible if I didn't come here, and if I didn't get the support and the encouragement and the therapy that First Steps has to offer. I think in my heart that any person with a spinal cord injury, as soon as they get out of their rehab, as soon as they can live on their own and do their day-to-day stuff that they need to do, they need to come to a facility like this to regain any function that they can to improve their quality of life and make them the best that they can be.